The Travel Bug Girls have partnered with A Little Nitty, a local yarn shop in Milton, Washington, to create some incredible trips that you are going to love. Each trip is designed to check all the boxes for yarn and fiber lovers who want to take their crafting on the road or the high seas. So grab your favorite yarn and get ready to pack your bags. We have Nitty Adventures coming in May, August, and October of 2025. To find out more, visit travelbuggirls.com/nitty-adventures. Welcome to the Travel Bug Girls podcast, the show where we dive into the world of travel, exploring everything from expert tips and insider secrets to unforgettable destinations and the latest trends. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or planning your very first adventure, we've got you covered with the advice and inspiration you need to make your travels truly unforgettable. So sit back, relax, and let's take your travel planning to the next level. Hello, fellow travelers. Join me this week as I interview Betty Landin, the creator of the Wander Pillow. When this mom saw a problem, she went about creating a solution more convenient, more comfortable, and more sanitary. You will love hearing her inspiring story. So let's get started. Good morning and welcome to the Travel Bug Girls podcast. I'm Kimmy, and today I am interviewing Betty Landin. Did I say that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
wonderful. She is the creator of the Wander Pillow. Okay, awesome. We're so excited to have you, and I know that our listeners are going to be so excited to hear about this wonderful solution that you've come up with for traveling, because it's a struggle we have all faced.
Yes.
So why don't you just kind of tell us like who you are, your background, and how you got to here?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, well, I'm originally from Mexico. So I was born there, and then I moved to the US 15 years ago, and I'm an accountant. So the fun fact is like I was born in a community that didn't allow me to go to school. So that's kind of like my family, their beliefs, and so I didn't like it. So that's where I left my hometown at 17, become an accountant in Mexico, border Juarez with El Paso, Texas. And then I always wanted to be an inventor. So I've been inventing stuff and just waiting for somebody to create it and then buy it. Because as I didn't have the opportunity to not even go to school, how am I going to become an inventor?
Mm-hmm.
So I started to follow my dreams, came to US, the land of opportunities, and then I decided to jump and create the Wander Pillow.
That is amazing. That's such an inspiring story. I love, a lot of our listeners, most of our listeners are women. So I love when we can have guests on that are not only like, are you solving an awesome problem with this pillow, but like you have an inspiring story as a woman too. So that is so cool.
You.
So what brought you to this point? Like, what was your moment when you realized that there was something missing that people needed in the travel space?
Well, I have my kids. So we're a blended family. We're 4 kids. We have 4 kids all together. Now they're grown, and I just have one left in high school. She's a junior. So I travel too much. We live in Texas. If you travel in Texas, you need to go 8 hours minimum to go somewhere where I live, because and then I'm always cold, and my husband, he's always hot, and he always blast the AC in the car.
Yes.
And I have to bring my blanket, but then I didn't want to bring my neck pillow because it's an additional thing. And then seeing my kids bringing their pillows from their beds and their blankets from their beds, and then when the road trip is done, guess what? They go back to the bed with all germs.
Mm-hmm.
And also when we travel on the airplane, we go to the beach. You don't want to bring your hoodie because you need that space in the luggage. So I thought, okay, let me see if I can find online a travel pillow with a built-in blanket inside. So 2 in 1, it should be out there. That was 7 years ago. And I said, no, it's not there. So I'll wait somebody to invent it and then I'll buy it on Amazon or whatever they sell it. So then I was like, one day I was like, what if I patent this idea? What if I do it? I'm like, but how? I come from a small town. Like how like little small me is gonna do it? So well, I did it. So I'm like, the hell, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it to life. I'm gonna manufacture it, and now I'm selling on my website, Amazon, Walmart, Marketplace, TikTok, everywhere, and 3 retail stores across the nation.
That is awesome. And we also have a blended family, and we have 5 kids total. And that what you said about everybody getting their pillows in the car, and then they got to have a blanket because some people are cold, and then like that stuff's just all over the place when you get there. Yes, this is a problem every mom has. And then you're right, you bring the pillows back home, and you have all these germs that you've collected.
Yeah, and as I'm a mom, I thought about, I want it to be washable friendly. So, so now you can remove the cover, put it in the washer machine, and then get it back, like all clean, ready to go.
That's awesome because everything I buy is going in the washer at some point, whether it says you can wash it or not.
Yeah.
And if it gets ruined, no mom has time to pick out all
this stuff. No. Is this washable? Oh, it's not washable. Oh, the same. If it's going to be ruined, it needs to be clean. I'm sorry. So I'm going to put it in the washer machine.
Exactly. And so you were talking about cars. I know when I fly, I'm always cold on the airplane.
Yes.
But who wants to take a blanket with them on the airplane? And
plus sometimes they charge you if they don't fit on your carry-on. They're gonna charge you, so you have to pay for your luggage, or you're gonna pay for your carry-on, or you're gonna pay for your blanket. What do you want? So it's better to hide it inside of this little pillow, right? And it's just a pillow, and then on the plane you're like unzip it and unfold the blanket, like
ta-da.
Yeah, like magic. So it's like this, and then you get the blanket like this, and it's a flannel. And let me stand up so you can see how long it is. Look, and it goes
perfect
all the way. And this is the right way to use the travel pillow, by the way, because your head won't fall. And people think it's backwards. No, backwards is when it's called the neck pillow for rest while you sleep. This is the right way to use a travel pillow. You want to be in the plane like backwards and then going like this, so you have support on the sides, but you don't have support on the front. So this is the right way, and that's why the inventor of the original travel pillow created the travel pillow. It's like mind blowing, right?
Yeah.
So it's the 300 neck support, and if you put it backwards, then you become a superhero. This becomes a cape.
I love it.
And then you tuck it back, and nobody knew. The flight attendant can't tell you anything. You're complying, and you won't have to pay extra.
Yeah, that is awesome. So okay, obviously putting the travel pillow, we've seen that, and we've seen the blanket. Putting it in one, it's kind of that's the new thing. That's what makes it different, right? What is it made out of?
Okay, so this and the cover is microming, so it's like super soft. It looks kind of like a silk flannel, like in between, and inside is the memory foam, so that's gonna last forever. And then the blanket is flannel, so it's super soft. So you can go with your strap tank top on the airplane, and you're cool because you have the blanket. So who cares?
I love that so much. So can you show us how it rolls back in?
Yeah, sure. Let me move it like this. And actually on my website, I have like a video to show people before they buy it, so they can see functionality, how you remove the blanket, how you put it in the washer machine, and how you remove the cover and put it in the washer machine. And look, while you're waiting for people like the plane to stop, you just spend I don't know, 10 seconds or 15 seconds rolling it back and put it back on the tuck it back on the pillow and just roll. You close it. So and that's it. So and also what I thought about when I created this product is to have a hand tag, like a handle, because people put the pillow and the luggage using this. And then this is full of germs because your luggage is everywhere. And guess what? You
Right.
put it here in your neck. So this goes in the handle on your luggage.
Oh, that's so smart.
So yeah, I'm a mom, so I have to think about all that stuff whenever I'm
Yeah.
inventing stuff, because we need to be practical and we need to think about the healthcare of your kids, because you don't want
Yes.
to sick kid when you're traveling, right?
Yes. Yes. And
yeah.
there's already so many germs when you're traveling. That is so smart.
So this is to protect your pillow from the germs from your luggage. So this shouldn't, or you have a backpack. Some people travel with the backpack. You attach it there. So you forget about carrying the neck pillow, nothing. So it's gonna be attached. Don't worry. So and whenever you're in the airplane, you're warm. So that's what I said. Like this shouldn't. The planes are colder than your ex's heart. So that's why we have a trouble.
I love that. You really have thought of everything. That's so smart. So
Thank
what are the reactions that you're getting from people that are using the pillow?
Well, I have to carry it everywhere I go because people just don't fathom the idea that there's something out there in the market. So if I go to a networking place or wherever, I have to carry it. So, and whenever they see it, they were like, "Oh, I have that." Yeah, because I have a blanket and a pillow. No, this is all together. So I have to do the demonstration everywhere I go, and they're like, "Oh my God, where you sell it?" Blah blah blah. So they're so excited. They're amazed that nobody thought about it before. And also, I have recently a client that he bought it for his wife for going to the movies, which I didn't think about before. And now I'm marketing like that. So if we just want to go to the movies, just take it, because personally, I get embarrassed with my husband. I used to take my hoodie to the movies. Now I take this and I just attach it to my purse. And my husband, he brings like the bulky blanket. I'm like, can you take a hoodie? Because I get embarrassed. And and even in the movies, they're selling the blankets now. So so they love it, and they love it for cruises. So right now I'm in conversations with cruises just to have it there, because most likely the cruises that goes to Alaska, you want to be outside enjoying the view, but it's cold also. Even in the summer, it's kind of chilly, so they want to be outside and they want to just like be cozy. So yeah, it's very innovative. So that's why I've been growing so much. I just launched this year, and I'm already in 3 retail stores across the nation, Walmart, Amazon, so everywhere, because it's something that it's innovative and also it's needed. So and it's efficient, and it's clean, so you don't have to carry your germs and put it in your neck back again.
Yeah, you really thought of everything, I can tell. And I wouldn't have even thought of the movies, but that is so smart, because it's always cold in the movie. And then you get in there and you're in there for like at least 2.5 hours. And if you're cold, you're miserable because you can't even pay attention to the movie because you're just like freezing and thinking about how cold you are the whole time.
Yeah, and you go and you want to eat, you want to enjoy, you want to have your soda, and you can't because you're already cold. So it's not a good experience.
That is so smart. That is so smart.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell me about like how you got started as an entrepreneur. I'd love to hear kind of your journey through that, some of your challenges, some of your wins, like, because I know, like, especially moms, because we're problem solvers.
Yes.
I have an idea of something and I'm like, man, somebody needs to invent this.
Yeah.
And I've got it all planned out in my head, but I don't know, where to start. So tell us how you even got started in that process, because thinking about it seems very overwhelming. So I'd love to hear that.
Well, my kids, I wait until my kids are gone, actually, because otherwise I wouldn't have the time. I was praying that nobody comes with ideas so I can still do it. because that's part of my bucket list, and most likely with my background. So this is, I'm living the dream. Just going to college, I was living the dream. I'm in college, for God's sake. I'm a woman. I'm in college. So, and now an inventor. So I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So I waited. My kids now, the two older, they're 25. One is married. I'm a grandmom. So one year and a half year old little boy. So
Oh.
and then they're already like gone, living in Florida, New Mexico. Another one, she's living in Austin, Frisco, Texas, and I just have the little one. And she's so busy with school now that started, and she's gonna go on all these classes. But as I just have one kid instead of four, I said I have time. What? And I told to my husband, hey, my husband, he's super supportive. This is my third marriage. My previous two marriages, they were super controlling. They didn't want me to pursue my dreams, not even to go to work. So I'm like, it's like having my family all over again with me. No. So I divorced them. And of course, divorces are expensive, so I end up broke. And now with my husband, we're being. I met him 11 years ago. He's super supportive, and I told to him, hey, I have this idea. I think it can be a game changer. What do you think? Can we invest? Because it's our own, it's his money too. So he's like, go for it, go for it. And then I start looking, contacting manufacturers, contacting lawyers for the patent. And it took me a year and a half because it's not easy and I was doing it all on my own. But yeah, I have to wait until my kids are gone because otherwise it's super hard. You have these guilty games, that you're pursuing your dreams, cool, but you're not taking care of your family, and then you're taking care of your family, cool, but then you're not pursuing your dreams. So, and yeah, and I was so scared, and I'm the scariest person in the world. But as I tell my husband, I just go for it so I can get rid of this like a feeling, like scary feeling. So, and then I overcome it. So, and people that know me, they should think that I'm super brave. No, I am scared of everything, but I just don't want to have that feeling. I just like to overcome it, and then okay, let a new like a scary feeling come up my way. But yeah, that was my journey, and it's hard because also as a woman, like it's hard whenever I'm dealing with the manufacturers, the delivery people. They're asking for my husband, like the owner of the company. I'm like, no, it's me. You have to deal with me.
I love that. Like, I love every time I see a woman entrepreneur, I'm like, yes. And we got another one on the team.
Same. I'm super supportive, and I am partnered with athletes that are women. I'm partnering with a pilot that she's a woman, and also she's fighting. Well, she has a fight against trafficking because trafficking happens in the airport. So, and I'm joining that fight, supporting like awareness to people and all that because also, well, my background, I was abused as a kid, sexually abused, raped, and it kind of like goes deeply to my heart. So I told her I just want to join your mission to prevent people from being trafficked.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that you're using now your voice and your resources that you have to now support other people that are in vulnerable positions like that. That's amazing.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
that is amazing. Tell me about, I know our agency owner, Heather, was on the blocks and
Correct.
You were on the blocks, and that's kind of how we got connected with you. Can you tell me a little bit about that process and that experience and what it was like?
Yeah, it was scary. It was so amazing because I connected. First of all, to be in 50,000 people apply, and we just they selected 100 people. So first of all, that's a win. And for me, it was my mission is national exposure because it airs on Amazon Prime, and And of course, I'm very competitive. I wanted to win. And when I got there, it was so inspiring talking to other people, other business owners, their journeys. We were very supportive to each of us. And yeah, it was super busy. It feels like now like it was kind of like a blur, and it lasted 7 days. It's competitions, everything about your business, and yeah, at the second day, I decided just like, okay, if I don't win, or if I win, I don't care. I just want to enjoy. I just want to make connections, because people were like studying, in the rooms and all that. So no, I said, I'm just going to connect with people, because that's what I'm here for. I need to learn from them, and I need to tell them about what I did, what I invented, right? So, and it was super scary, because it was my first time being on national TV. I didn't know what to expect, and then they have the camera right here in your face, and but it was a beautiful experience. And after the show, we still stay connected. Now we're creating partnerships, like and sharing or content, and it was super amazing, super scary. I didn't know what to expect, but I said, I'm gonna do it. I just don't wanna look ridiculous because I'm representing my city and my kids, and yeah, it was super fun, super fun. I recommend it.
It looked like fun. I love that you scared and you just do it scared. That's
I just jump.
You just got to. I mean, imagine where you would be if you hadn't taken those risks and just done it scared. That's what's gotten you to where you're at now.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I think about that every single time, and I tell my kids, do it. I'm your example. Do it. You can do whatever you can. And most likely because I'm a woman and coming with my background, and then I had 3 girls. I'm like, God, like really, like, you want my life make like so difficult? Like, you send me 3 girls, so to keep them safe, not going through the same background that I had, just for them to be respected, to have like really good childhood. Oh my God, so like stressful. But now I that was one of my big accomplishments. Sorry, my second language, English. So self-taught, and yeah, now they're happy, they're successful, and that's where I'm like, okay, I did a great job.
Yes. What season of the blocks were you on?
22, which is gonna be air on December, January next year. So we still don't know, but yeah. So I'm just like spreading the word in my city so they can see, because my city is it's a border, so border with Juarez. So 2023 there was a shooting here, so we need to heal. So we need things that can bring some like happiness, some lightness, brightness to our lives. So and that's what I'm also making my mission, to represent my city, to tell the world, hey, bad things are not always happening here. We have good things happening. So now we have like Aaron Jones, that he's in the Vikings, he's from El Paso, things like that. So and I'm inventing this. Is the first inventor in years in El Paso. So there are good things happening here in the borders. So not everything is bad. So that's also kind of like just tell the world we're good people too.
Yeah. I love that. I'm glad you're also sharing that message, and because I think right now especially there is like this image of like, oh, if you live on the border, it's just terrible all the time. And so seeing that, no, we're all just regular people living our lives in the same way on the border, and there are good things happening there. That's a wonderful message to be sharing too. And I'll try to link in the show notes the block so people can be looking out for your episode when it comes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what's what's next? What do you have coming in the future? What's your plans?
Well, I have next is like more colors, because right now this is the only color. This was a test, which is what it's been really incredible. People, it's very uniform, but people are asking me for other colors like purple, animal prints, and so I'm working on that, and also on a kids version and licensing. So when they use it backwards, they can become superheroes, and they can have like a Superman cape and Batman cape, and also for babes. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's something that was inspired by my grandson, and actually he has the first prototype. He's traveling with the first prototype
Oh,
right now.
how cool.
Yeah, so yeah, more things are coming up, and I'm reaching out to investors, so they can support me, and I'm trying to sell in the airports, cruises. So that's what's next. Actually, my goal is to be in the airport, so people can stop traveling like 2010. So people can start like traveling like the next generation.
Hmm.
So if like there's so much technology, why there's not technology in a travel pillow? Why you're still settling down, compromising
Yeah.
your travel experience? And actually, this saves you from all the stress. Like, oh, I lost my blanket. Oh, it fell down. Oh well, I'm gonna put it. I'm cold.
Oh, I know. Oh, it fell on the floor. Oh well.
I know. And most likely, if you have kids, oh, mom, my blanket, it's on the floor.
All the time.
Yeah.
So, where can our listeners buy the Wonder Pillow?
They can buy it on my website. Is thatwanderpillow.com. Wander as wandering.
Hmm.
So wandering around the world, in Amazon, Walmart Marketplace, Facebook, TikTok Shop, and now recently in Temu. Temu, it's opening right now in the US, and having all American brands. So
Okay.
yeah, I just got approached by them, and now I'm selling on Temu.
Wow.
I
That's
know.
crazy how it's just like taken off. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and actually, right now I'm in Phoenix, Arizona retail stores, in Alamo Gordo, New Mexico, and Rutherford, North Carolina as well.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. We'll link your website also in the show
Thank
notes if
you.
people want to go
Yeah.
in there.
And my website, they have all the retail stores, and there's the link so you can go and shop from there. And there's the Walmart, there's the Amazon link as
Okay.
well. So yeah.
And then you said you had videos on there on kind of how to use it,
Yes.
wash it, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, on the product section, there's a video, and it's like a Wonder tutorial. So it shows you how it works, how you tuck it, untuck it back, remove the cover, put it in the washer machine, everything. So people can be educated before they buy it. And actually, whenever they buy it, I send the same video, how to take care,
Mm-hmm.
everything. Yeah.
That's great because that would have been my first. That was like my first worry when I saw it. I was like, oh, but like
Yeah.
when you take a blanket out of a package or like bedding out of a package, like it's never going back into that. So that was my first thought
Yeah.
was, am I going to be able to get that blanket back in the thing? But then you showed us right there,
Yes.
and then having the video, that would be super helpful. It just rolls up and tucks back in.
Yeah, and I wanted to show that because, as I'm telling you, this is so new that people just don't imagine how this works. And actually, it's so funny because my first influencers, they were showing the pillow like this. I'm like, no, show the blanket, because that's what makes it different.
Right.
And I have to make a video also for them, and that's what it got me thinking. It's because I only know how it works. So
Mm-hmm.
I need to show and educate people, which is a challenge for me because it's so new, and they still have their minds on a pillow and a blanket. So I need to put that in their minds that there's a better way to travel.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I am so glad that you were able to come on. I'm so glad I was able to
Thank
talk to you
you
today.
for having me.
Story is very inspiring, and I love
Thank you.
everything you've got going on here. I love what you're doing and where you're going. I know that our listeners are gonna love you too, and
Oh, thank
everything you've got going on. So on the Travel Bug Girls podcast, we always end with a question. Our question is, where is your mind traveling today? So we're always, as travel agents, and probably you, because you said you travel a lot and what you do has to do with travel. We're always thinking about, where do I want to go next? Where am I, or where would I love to be? So where is your mind traveling today? Where would you love to be in your mind?
My mind traveling today is in Miami with my grandson, which I'm gonna go see in October, and also in the beach because I'm going to the beach in December. So that's my incentive every single day. Okay, my travels are my incentive. I'm working hard because I want to travel.
Yes.
And I put that image of me in the beach or wherever I'm gonna travel, wherever my flight is booked already. And okay, let's do it. We can do it.
Gives you something to work for. Yes.
Yes.
I'm originally from Florida to Jacksonville, which is northern Florida, and I'm a beach girl too. So that is most of the time that's where my mind is too.
Yes.
I'm ready to
Yeah,
go to the beach.
correct. Yeah, and I think everybody should have in their minds, okay, this is what keeps me going. For me, it's like imagine myself on the beach or wherever my flight is booked. This is my incentive to give it all this day.
Yes.
Because that's my reward.
Yes, exactly. Your next trip, keeping that on the horizon. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. I really appreciate having you on. We had a great time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Travel Bug Girls podcast. Be sure to subscribe to get our new episodes every week. We'd love to connect with you on social media. Share your answer to this week's podcast question with us at facebook.com/travelbuggirls. You can find us on your favorite social media by using @travelbuggirls. Want to join our VIP group? You'll find us on Facebook groups under TBG Travel Bugs. Learn more about the Travel Bug Girls and what we do on our website at travelbuggirls.com. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and safe travels. Are you ready to be in the room where it happens? Next spring, your shot at an unforgettable New York City experience is here. Imagine 4 incredible nights in the heart of Times Square, exploring iconic landmarks from Greenwich Village to Wall Street. Picture yourself gazing up at Lady Liberty and reflecting at the powerful 9/11 memorial. But that's not all. This isn't just any trip. It's your chance to witness the revolutionary energy of 2 Broadway shows, including the one you've been waiting for, Hamilton. We're taking care of everything. Round-trip flights from Dallas or your closest airport, comfortable hotel transfers, 5 delicious meals, and easy transportation throughout the city are all included. Don't throw away your shot. Visit travelbuggirls.com to book your Broadway dream trip today. That's travelbuggirls.com. Be a part of history. Experience New York City and the magic of Hamilton.